Alright guys, real talk. If your mornings aren't what they used to be, and you know exactly what I mean, this is for you. You're already drinking coffee every single day, right? Well, what if that same cup could do more than just wake you up? What if it could actually boost your blood flow, support your testosterone, and yes, bring back those strong, confident mornings you used to have, even at 60, 70, or 80 years old? This is general information, not medical advice. If you have ongoing ED, check with a doctor first. I'm a board-certified urologist with over a decade of experience helping thousands of men fix these problems naturally and safely. And here's the truth. Sometimes the most powerful solutions aren't in a prescription bottle. They're right there in your kitchen cabinet. Today, I'm going to show you exactly what to add to your morning coffee to turn it from just a wake-up drink into a performance drink, one that works with your body, supports healthy blood flow, and helps you feel like yourself again. And before you think this is some gimmicky alternative medicine hack, know this. Everything I'm sharing today is backed by peer-reviewed research and proven in real patients I've treated in my practice. Here's the thing, coffee is amazing. It wakes you up, gets your blood pumping, gives you that mental edge. But plain coffee, it's a quick spike and crash. Your heart races, your brain feels sharp for a little while, and then by 10 a.m., you're already thinking about cup number 2. And while caffeine gives a short-term boost, it does nothing to fix the underlying issues that actually matter after 50. Falling testosterone, stiffening blood vessels, and declining nitric oxide levels, all of which can kill your energy, your mood, and yes, your erections. So instead of just slapping a temporary band-aid on the problem, we're going to upgrade that morning cup into something that works for you, not against you. Same routine, better results. Think of it like fueling a Ferrari. You wouldn't put cheap gas in a high-performance car, right? Well, after 50, your body deserves premium fuel, and I'm about to show you exactly how to do it. Let's start with one of my favorite additions, cinnamon. And no, I don't mean dumping half the jar in your mug, just a quarter teaspoon, maybe half if you love the taste. But here's a critical tip. Not all cinnamon is created equal. You want Ceylon cinnamon if possible, not the regular cassia cinnamon you usually find on supermarket shelves. Ceylon has much lower levels of coumarin, a compound that in high amounts can stress your liver. Here's why this is such a game changer. Cinnamon is basically nature's blood sugar regulator. A 2012 study in the International Journal of Andrology found it can lower fasting blood sugar by up to 29%. Why does that matter? Because uncontrolled blood sugar quietly destroys the tiny blood vessels that supply your penis, the ones thinner than a human hair. High blood sugar causes something called glycation, turning your blood into a sticky syrup that damages those delicate vessels first. Over time, that's a direct path to weaker erections. Cinnamon's powerful polyphenols smooth that out, helping your blood sugar stay stable, protecting those blood vessels, and improving circulation where it matters most. And there's a bonus. Cinnamon gently warms the body and relaxes blood vessels through a process called vasodilation. The compound responsible, cinnamaldehyde, even boosts nitric oxide, the exact same molecule Viagra targets. The result? Better blood flow, steadier energy, and fewer crashes. One of my 58-year-old patients, a contractor who was dragging every afternoon, told me adding cinnamon to his morning coffee was the difference between needing a nap after lunch and powering through his entire day with steady strength. So if you haven't tried this yet, start tomorrow morning. Your coffee will taste better, your blood sugar will thank you, and you might just be surprised by what else comes back. And before we go further, do me a quick favor. Hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications. I release videos every week with science-backed tips that help men stay healthy, energized, and performing at their best well into their 60s, 70s, and beyond. If you're ready to take back control of your health, this is the place to be. Plus, here's a bonus. Adding cinnamon to your coffee actually makes it taste incredible. If you've ever had a Mexican coffee or a spiced Middle Eastern brew, you already know how good this combo is. Those cultures figured out the health benefits centuries ago, and now science is catching up. But let's take this upgrade to the next level with one of my favorite additions, real cocoa powder. And no, I'm not talking about sugary hot chocolate mix. I mean pure, unsweetened dark cocoa powder, the kind that's almost black. Just 1 teaspoon stirred into your coffee, and here's what happens. Cocoa is loaded with powerful flavonoids, specifically epicatechin and catechin, the same compounds that make dark chocolate so good for you, but without the sugar crash. These flavonoids do something critical for men over 50. They boost nitric oxide production. Now, if you don't know what nitric oxide is, think of it as the master switch for erections. It's the chemical signal that tells your blood vessels to open wide and allow blood to rush in. When you're young, your body makes plenty of it, but after 50, nitric oxide levels drop by almost 50%. And that's one reason why things don't work the way they used to. Cocoa is like flipping that switch back on, naturally. One major study published in the Journal of Hypertension showed that men who consumed cocoa daily improved blood flow by up to 30%. Results comparable to some medications, but without any of the side effects. That means better circulation, better heart health, and yes, stronger, more reliable performance. But cocoa doesn't just help physically, it helps mentally too. It contains natural bliss chemicals called anandamides, the same compounds your brain releases when you're in love, and phenylethylamine, a natural antidepressant. Together, they boost your mood and focus, which is critical because half of performance happens in your head before it ever happens in your body. And there's more. Cocoa is rich in magnesium, one of the most important minerals for men's health. Magnesium supports testosterone production, muscle function, and stress reduction. Yet most men are deficient without even realizing it. This one simple habit gets you closer to your daily needs without popping a single pill. Taste-wise, it turns your coffee into a rich sugar-free mocha that feels like a treat. And if you find it a little too bitter at first, just add a touch of monk fruit or stevia, natural sweeteners that won't spike your blood sugar. Now let's talk about the powerhouse that most men have never heard of, maca powder. This superfood has been used in Peru for thousands of years, so much so that they call it nature's Viagra. But unlike Viagra, it doesn't just force blood flow for a few hours. Instead, maca works with your body, helping it balance and produce more of its own hormones naturally. Maca grows at 14,000 feet in the Andes Mountains, one of the harshest environments on Earth. And that stress-packed environment makes the plant incredibly nutrient-dense. It's loaded with 19 amino acids, vitamins C and E, calcium, zinc, iron, magnesium, and unique compounds called macamides that you won't find in any other food. Studies on maca are impressive. One 2009 study found that men who took just 2.4 grams a day, about a teaspoon, for 12 weeks reported significant boosts in desire, energy, and bedroom performance. Another study found improvements in sperm production and motility, making it an excellent choice if fertility is a goal. Here's what makes maca so unique. It's an adaptogen. That means instead of spiking your hormones unnaturally, it helps your hypothalamus and pituitary gland, the master switches of your endocrine system, produce the right amounts naturally. The results build gradually over time, leaving you feeling stronger, calmer, and more balanced, not jittery or overstimulated. And remember, we're just getting started. I've got a few more additions that can completely transform your morning routine and give you back the energy, vitality, and confidence you deserve. But before we go further, do me a quick favor. Hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications. Every week, I share science-backed tips that help men stay strong, healthy, and performing their best well into their 70s and 80s. Don't miss out on the kind of information that could literally save your health and your confidence. A teaspoon of maca in your coffee gives it this slightly nutty, almost butterscotch flavor. Some guys say it tastes like malted milk. Some love it immediately. Others take a few days to get used to it. Pro tip: yellow maca has the mildest taste. Red maca is thought to be the best for prostate health, and black maca is considered the strongest for energy and stamina. I usually recommend starting with yellow and seeing how you feel. And here's the best part. Most men notice a difference in energy, focus, and desire within 2 to 3 weeks. This isn't an overnight stimulant effect. It's real, sustainable improvement. The benefits go way beyond erections. Guys report better workouts, sharper thinking, and a general sense of vitality returning. One of my patients, a 54-year-old teacher, told me it felt like someone turned the lights back on upstairs. Everything just seemed clearer and more focused. Now let's talk about something that might sound strange at first. Coconut oil in your coffee. I get it, it sounds weird. But when you blend a teaspoon of coconut oil into hot coffee, it turns into a creamy, rich drink that keeps you full and energized for hours. No mid-morning crash, no desperate reach for donuts at 10 a.m. Just steady energy that lasts until lunch. Here's the science. Testosterone is made from cholesterol and fats. Good fats, not trans fats. If you've been on a low-fat diet for years thinking you were being healthy, you might have been starving your hormone production. Coconut oil is rich in medium-chain triglycerides, MCTs, fats that go straight to your liver and get turned into clean energy almost instantly. It's like putting premium fuel in your engine. About 60% of coconut oil is MCTs, including lauric acid, which supports immune health. Research shows men who consume MCTs have 20% higher testosterone levels compared to those consuming other fats. They also show better thyroid function, which is essential for metabolism, fat burning, and energy. Blending coconut oil into your coffee also slows the absorption of caffeine, giving you a smooth, steady release of energy instead of the usual spike and crash. Over time, supporting your body with healthy fats also supports healthy testosterone levels, which is key for strength, stamina, and libido. Here's a tip. You have to blend it. Don't just stir it in, or you'll end up with a greasy film floating on top, which is as gross as it sounds. Use a blender, a handheld milk frother, or even shake it hard in a mason jar. The result is a latte-like texture that tastes like something you'd get at a high-end coffee shop. If you're new to this, start with just half a teaspoon and work up slowly so your digestive system has time to adjust. If coconut oil is too heavy, you can use pure MCT oil instead. It's more concentrated, and some people find it easier to digest. Finally, let's add ginger, one of the most underrated coffee upgrades out there. Fresh grated ginger or even a little ginger powder works wonders. Ginger is like rocket fuel for circulation. Its active compounds, gingerols and shogaols, are powerful anti-inflammatories that relax and open up blood vessels, improving blood flow throughout your body. And here's something most men don't realize. Ginger has been shown in studies to actually increase testosterone levels. It does this by protecting your testicles from oxidative stress, the constant damage from heat, tight clothes, environmental toxins, and daily metabolic stress. Your testicles need to be a few degrees cooler than the rest of your body to function properly. When they get too hot or stressed, testosterone production drops. One 2012 study showed a 17.7% increase in testosterone levels after 3 months of daily ginger supplementation. Another study found significant improvements in sperm count and motility. Researchers believe ginger stimulates luteinizing hormone, the signal that tells your testicles to make more testosterone naturally. So, think about this. In just 5 minutes every morning, you can turn your coffee into a powerful daily ritual that supports blood flow, hormone production, mental clarity, and overall vitality. No prescriptions, no expensive supplements, just simple science-backed ingredients you can grab from any grocery store. And if this video gave you value, do me a favor right now. Hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and share this video with a friend. Every week, I post doctor-backed, practical tips to help men stay strong, healthy, and confident, even into their 70s and 80s. This is the information that can save your health, your relationships, and your quality of life, and I don't want you to miss it. Ginger in your coffee adds a warm, spicy kick that wakes up your whole system, not in a jarring way, but like a gentle nudge that gets you moving. It's the difference between a soft sunrise alarm and a blaring fire bell. Start small, about a 1/4 teaspoon of powder or a thin slice of fresh ginger about the size of a quarter. Fresh ginger contains more of the volatile oils that give you that instant circulation boost, while powdered ginger is more concentrated in the active compounds that deliver long-term benefits. I usually recommend fresh ginger in the morning for that wake-up effect, but powder is perfect if you meal prep or travel. Fair warning, ginger can be intense if you have a sensitive stomach. Start small or pair it with food. It can also slightly thin your blood, so if you're on blood thinners, check with your doctor first. For most men, though, ginger is incredibly safe and has been used medicinally for over 5,000 years to boost vitality and circulation. Now, you might be thinking, do I really need to turn my kitchen into a science lab every morning? Absolutely not. Here's how to make this easy. Start with just one addition. Try cinnamon for a week and see how you feel. Next week, add cocoa. You don't have to use all 5 ingredients every day. In fact, that might be too much at first. Here's the lazy man's version that still works. Mix cinnamon and cocoa together ahead of time, keep it in a jar next to your coffee maker, and toss a spoonful into your cup. Done. Or, if you want something even simpler, just add maca powder on the days you need an extra boost. If you want to get fancy, here's my weekend power coffee recipe. Brew your regular coffee, toss it in a blender with a teaspoon of coconut oil, half a teaspoon of cinnamon, a teaspoon of cocoa, and a small piece of fresh ginger. Blend for 30 seconds, and you've got a creamy, coffeehouse-style drink that actually supports your hormones, your circulation, and your energy all day. But here's the key, don't overdo it. More is not better. Dumping all 5 ingredients in your coffee on day 1 will probably upset your stomach and make you give up before you see results. This is about steady, sustainable change, not a quick fix. And let's be clear, if you have serious medical issues like diabetes, heart disease, or low testosterone, this isn't a miracle cure. This is optimization, not medication. See your doctor first, and make sure you avoid sugary versions of these ingredients. No sweetened cocoa mix, no cinnamon sugar, and definitely no candied ginger. The whole point is to stabilize your blood sugar, not spike it. Consistency is everything here. Your body has been running on the same habits for decades. It needs time to adjust. Give it at least 30 days before you judge whether it's working. Here's what I recommend. Week 1. Add 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon every morning. Notice how you feel. Week 2. Keep the cinnamon. Add 1 teaspoon of cocoa. Week 3. Add maca powder 3 times a week, maybe Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Week 4, experiment with coconut oil or ginger, whichever sounds more appealing to you. Track your results: energy, mood, focus, morning erections, workout performance. Write it in your phone or on a sticky note on your fridge. I'm betting you'll see enough change to keep going. Most men who do this for a month end up making it part of their routine permanently. And if you're ready to go all in, try my 3-ingredient starter combo: cinnamon, cocoa, and maca every morning for a month. It'll cost you maybe $15 total, and the potential upside is massive. Better energy, better mood, better performance, and just feeling like yourself again. Gentlemen, you don't have to accept decline as just getting older. Your morning coffee can be more than a wake-up call. It can be your daily ritual for supporting testosterone, blood flow, and mental clarity. These ingredients aren't exotic or expensive, and they've been trusted for thousands of years. So, tomorrow morning, when you're brewing your coffee, remember this conversation. You have the power to upgrade your day with a few simple tweaks. Your body is capable of amazing things. It just needs the right fuel. Now I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below and tell me what you're already putting in your coffee. And if you try any of these upgrades, come back and share your experience. Your story might be the one that helps another guy take that first step. If this video helped you, hit that subscribe button right now. I post science-backed, no-nonsense advice every week to help men over 50 stay strong, healthy, and confident. No gimmicks, no embarrassment, just real solutions that work. Share this video with a buddy who needs it. Sometimes the best thing you can do for a friend is give him information that could change his life. Stay strong, gentlemen, and here's to starting tomorrow morning better than today. By the way, click on a video screen now for free videos of health awareness. See you there.